Some breaking news on the city's north side. Some young folks took a wild ride this morning after police say they tried to pull off a robbery.
Yeah, Charlie Cooper live near where all of this happened and it ended. And Charlie, I understand these people in custody now are just kids.
Yeah, guys, they are literally kids. 3 of them from the ages of 12 to 14 years old, and their crime spree actually began here at this Walmart on 1604. So they got here trying to rob this store, but then ended up leaving the store and running eastbound on 1604. Now, when they continued running, they ran into a man who was delivering newspapers on his route. He was actually at someone's home trying to drop off a newspaper while his car was running, which is normal protocol for those who deliver newspapers because they get out of their cars so frequently. So he was out of his car as it was running and saw these 3 people get into his car. That's when he ran over to that car and asked the driver to get out, asked her what she's doing. She refused to respond to him, and here's what he said happened next.
When we're delivering our papers, our windows are usually down because we throw out the windows, so I kind of reached in through the driver's side window, and that's when she accelerated and drove off with me hanging out of the car. And she was going pretty fast, and then she turned and I fell out of the car.
Now, luckily, that driver is okay. He said he just has a scraped knee, but he was obviously shocked and said that he was only at that apartment for 2 minutes. It was actually the first run on his route, and he said he's never experienced anything like this. He wasn't able to catch up to those 3 kids, but luckily police eventually were. They went on a chase, actually, for quite some time through Hill Country Village, through Hollywood Park, and police caught them on one street, and when they got there, it was on Tomahawk Trail. When they got there, those kids actually thought that they could outrun police. The police finally caught up to them. And the thing is, I actually spoke to an officer on the scene who said, don't these kids have school in the morning? And that's really what everyone here is wondering. And instead of going to school this morning, they will instead be spending some time with the police. Back to you in the studio.
Wonder what their parents have to say about this.
Yeah.